Hey YouTube, and welcome to my very first narrated battle. It's against Pokefan from the Maryland forums. So yeah. So he leads off with the fortress and I lead off with my Aerodactyl. And I set up, I think he's gonna like set up stuff, like toxic spike like that, so I just taunt to prevent that. So then I stealth rock myself. And then he gyro balls me. And that activates my sash. And I just throw in an earthquake just to deal some damage. Doesn't do a whole lot, but something. And he takes me down with gyro ball. So then I sent in, forgot what I sent. Let's try. I sent in my Heatran. And here I believe I use, Fire Blast. As he switches out into his Drapion. And Fire Blast, just gonna knock it out after, probably with the Stealth Rock help, probably with Sash or something. And yeah, so Stealth Rock helps. So then he sends out his Dragonite, and I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot with Fire Blast with Dragonite. So I decide to switch here into, I believe, my Celebi. Yeah, switch into my Celebi. And as he earthquakes, it's not gonna do a whole lot to Celebi. About 1/3, but with the crit, of course. So then I gain some lefties, and I decide to I lead seed right here, but I miss. Just my luck. As he goes for his second earthquake. So I believe I go for the second lead seed here. Really want to get the lead seed up. And this time I do, it works, as he dragon dances. And I gained leech seed and some lefties. So after that, I believe I recover, if I'm not mistaken. I knew I should have. No, actually, yeah, I Calm Mind. I knew I should have recovered, but I Calm Mind. So yeah, knowing he's gonna go for his second flamethrower, I actually switch into my Heatran. Oh wait, no. I actually stay in, knowing he's gonna do that. I knew he was gonna set up that trick, flamethrower, thinking I'm gonna switch into my Heatran for the flash fire, but I kind of figured that out, so I just stayed in. But anyways, earthquake KO'd me anyway, so didn't really matter. So I sent in my Arcanine to extreme speed if he stays in, or deal damage to whatever comes in. But he decides to send in his Fortress, and extreme speed's not gonna do a whole lot to this Fortress. She's not gonna do nothing. Did nothing to that thing. Probably recover the whole thing with lefties. Anyways, I switch out my Arcanine into Heatran as he sets up his Toxic Spikes, and that's not good. Even though it doesn't affect Heatran, but the rest of my Pokemon are practically screwed. So here I have Fire Blast. I don't know. He's probably hoping Fire Blast miss or switch or something. I don't know. Stays in. So I just Fire Blast and down goes that fortress. So then he sends in his Dragon Knight, which dies with the Stealth Rock. So just practice send that in for Death Slaughter. So then in comes his Alakazam, and a Fire Blast from a Heatran. After the Stealth Rock is gonna die, maybe he was Sash, you never know, but he's still gonna go down after a Fire Blast. So then he sends in his Dusknoir, and I was thinking, oh shit, this is probably gonna be a 3-hit KO on this thing, but fortunately my first Fire Blast misses. So then he Shadow Balls me, and that's not gonna do a whole lot to me. It's not gonna do anything to me. So then I go for Fire Blast again, and it hits this time. It does about 3/4, and then he Ice Punches. So then I believe right here I ran out of Fire Blast PP, so I just struggled. If I'm not mistaken. He Shadow Sneaks first. Does somewhat damage. Oh no, never mind. Actually have another Fire Blast. And I take down the Dusknoir. Believe now is when I ran out of PP. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Yep. Well, here's where I ran out and I struggle. I don't know, I just stayed in struggle. I'm like, whatever. It's my game. I won. So he uses Brick Break and that kills my Heatran. Gain some lefties and I send in, I believe, my Arcanine. No, I send in my Electivire. And right here I misclicked and I want to click the freaking the cross chop, the CC, but I accidentally clicked Ice Punch. So then he breaks me, and that doesn't quite kill me. And I get some poison damage. So then I click, I go for cross chop, and I almost KO him, not quite, and then he KOs me with Brick Break. So then I think now I send in my Arcanine, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I send in my Arcanine and I finish it off with Extreme Speed. So yeah, thank you for watching my very first narrated battle. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hope to see you on the next vid. Alright, thanks.